Hi everybody, welcome to Christy's Speech Therapy. I am Christy and I am a speech and language therapist. Today I'd like to invite you and your child for a book reading activity. And the book that I've chosen for today is Hands Are Not For Hitting by the author Martine Agassi and the illustrator Marieka Heinlen. So let's start with the author's note. Dear grown-ups, it's a great privilege to be involved in the life of a child, whether as a parent, step-parent, teacher, childcare provider, group leader, or friend. It's also an awesome responsibility. Part of our job as caring adults is to instill and nurture values that will guide the child now and in the future. One of the most important values is a commitment to peaceful action and non-violence. We must help children know and understand that violence is never okay and that they are capable of constructive, loving actions, of making good choices. These are the central themes of Hands Are Not For Hitting. These themes go hand in hand with messages of love, kindness, acceptance, responsibility, patience, encouragement, perseverance, honor, and loyalty. All children can learn to use their hands to care for themselves and others. I hope you'll share this book again and again to reinforce children's understanding and appreciation of their own abilities. Emphasize that all children have the power to use their hands and the rest of their body in positive ways. A big hand to you. Love, Marty. So let's start. Hands are not for hitting. Hands come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. There are lots of things your hands are meant to do. Hands are for saying hello. For example, you can say salut, salam alaikum, hello, bonjour, glad to see you. Hands are for greeting and communication. There are many ways you can use your hands to communicate. You can shake hands, like this. Try it now. Shake hands with the person next to you. You can wave to a friend. You can draw a picture or write words. Here, the boy is saying, I can tell a story with my hands. There's something that hands are not for. Hands are not for hitting. Hitting isn't friendly. Hitting hurts. How does it feel when someone hits? It hurts a person's body. It hurts a person's feelings too. Why do people hit? Sometimes they hit because they feel sad. This boy's thinking, Peter never plays with me. Sometimes they hit because they feel jealous, like this girl. She's thinking, I want that toy. But sometimes people hit because they're scared, like this girl. She's saying, here comes that kid that teases me all the time. And sometimes people hit because they feel angry. Like this girl, she's saying, I don't like it when my sister takes my things. Sometimes people want to be the boss of someone. Have you felt these ways before? Maybe you wanted to hit someone, but remember, hands are not for hitting. There are other ways to let your feelings out. Let's have a look. For example, we can use our words. Can you think of more ways to let your feelings out? Let's have a look. So you can play music, you can play with Play-Doh, write your feelings down in a notebook, do some painting and art, read a book, lie down and listen to music, or talk to somebody if you feel that you want to hit someone. These are the things that you can do instead. After a while, you'll feel better. When that happens, you and your hands can play again. Hands are for all kinds of playing. How do you use your hands to play? Let's have a look. You can play with your puppets. You can do bubbles, make silly faces, play with Play-Doh. Hands are for learning, for counting, painting, tying, and asking questions. Hands are for making music, for snapping, clapping, and tapping out a beat. Can you clap a beat? Give it a try. Hands are for working together. Hands are for playing, learning, doing, and building. Hands are not for hitting. Hitting is never okay. So what can you do when you and your friend don't get along? Let's have a look. You can try to solve the problem together. You can talk about it. You can listen. You can try to understand how your friend feels. Your friend can try to understand how you feel. You can think of ways to make things right. For example, here, the boy is saying, "We can try to build it back together again." And the girl agrees and said, "Okay, let's do it. Let's build it again." What if your friend yells, kicks, pushes, or hits? You don't have to hit back. You can walk away. You can find somebody else to play with. Or you can talk to an older person to help you. You can tell your friend, hands are not for hitting. Hands are for keeping you safe. Think of all the ways that your hands can keep you safe. For example, you can use your hands to buckle up your seat belts when you're going out for a drive. You can hold your mum's hands before crossing the road. Hands are for helping. There are many ways you can use your hands to be a helper. How do you make yourself handy? Let's have a look. You can pack up your toys after you have finished playing. You can feed your pet. For example, if you have a hamster at home, or cats, dogs, or fish, you can help by feeding them. You can tidy up the bookshelf and put the books back onto the shelf after you have finished reading. Or you can help and sweep the floor if you've made a mess whilst playing. Hands are for taking care of you. They're for putting on pajamas, washing your face, combing your hair, brushing your teeth, and turning out the light at bedtime. What do you do to take care of you? Hands are for helping. Hands are for caring. Hands are for keeping you healthy and safe. Hands are not for hitting. Hitting hurts. Hitting is never okay. It's not okay for grown-ups to hit either. Hitting isn't safe. Hands are for being kind and showing love. Go ahead, give a high five to the person next to you. Hands are for saying goodbye. We can say adieu, adios, ciao, see you later, alligator, and au revoir. I hope that you enjoyed the book, and I hope to see you soon next time for another book reading. Thank you. Bye.